Yeah, wow, dramatics. Listen to you, yeah. All right, everybody. We're here to help. We're back.
Why don't we have Gil do our intro?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is unbelievable to be invited to the intro. I never thought I'd be at this party. I'm hoping there's a pay bump. Is there? Okay, silence. Snake eyes from old J.J. Johnson. Not surprising there. The guy's giving.
We have a great episode,
He's a giving
Gil.
friend, but not financially at times. Come on, Jake. Let's get into the intro. We don't want to squander it.
Doesn't always have to be financial. I do support
I'm available for parties, bat mitzvahs, and weddings.
And
if you want to have Gil Buchanan DJ or just even give a speech. I give great speeches.
Oh, you're trying to do like live cameos?
Anything where I can get a little cash.
How's
it's the
your
holiday
Cameo
season.
account going?
Cameo, pretty good. I'm doing them for $13 a pop. But
Gil Buchanan on
yeah,
Cameo.
Gil Buchanan Cameo.
We have a great episode.
Hold on, Jake. The only person on Cameo who gets the complaint a little too long. Sometimes he's got a little winding, and I've done some about 25 minutes. They call me the Bohemian Rhapsody of Cameo.
Well, because you asked me to buy one,
yes,
and I did.
Yes.
And you left a 2-hour Cameo.
To be fair, 45 minutes of that, I didn't realize the camera was still rolling.
Well, the first 45 minutes was how greedy I am,
not
how much of a star you are.
Well, I would not say greedy, Jake, but you know what you like and you don't like giving.
And also, if it weren't for my girls, nobody would know old Big Nose, which I heard you say to Alice.
Hey, come on, Cameo/Gil Buchanan, 1s and 2s, give it to me. Anyway, we got a great episode today.
Eduardo Franco from the movie Self-Reliance. This is coming out early January. It's going to be January 12th.
Self-Reliance on Hulu, Jake Johnson.
So
writer,
he comes
director,
on.
Actor,
he is
producer,
as funny
extra,
and as good as, well, hell, anybody imaginable.
He does a great job on this episode, Jake.
Did you like Stranger Things?
I love Stranger Things, Jake.
You are Stranger Things.
We'll be right back. We're Here to Help is brought to you in part.
We're not doing sponsors?
Sorry, I'm a little discombobulated over
Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the show.
Enjoy it. Without further ado.
Hello.
Hi, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
You got a special one today. You've got, obviously, Gareth Reynolds.
Hello.
You've got Jake Johnson. And you've got an actor who I'm a big fan of, who's in my new movie, Self-Reliance, coming out January 12th on Hulu, Mr. Eduardo Franco. Thank you for joining the show, Eduardo.
Hell yeah. Let's do it.
Eduardo's one call warmed up, so get ready for some killer advice.
Let's go.
So, what is your name, where you're calling from, and your age?
My name is Anna. I am calling from Los Angeles.
Okay, hold on. You're talking to a bunch of LA boys.
Oh, no.
Where in LA you at, Anna?
What's the exact address and street is what Jake said.
Now, what's your neighborhood? What's your neighborhood?
Sherman Oaks.
Sherman.
Nice.
Ooh,
Okay,
Shokes.
Town.
Crave Cafe.
That's right. Cold Water
Today's
Canyon.
sponsor is Crave Cafe. So, Anna, how old are you? Roughly where are we at?
I'm 33.
33.
Great.
And what's your sign?
Jake, I don't know if we...
I'm a Taurus.
Taurus. And what does that mean to you?
Okay, I don't know if are we going into a
We're gonna.
Okay.
What does Taurus mean to you, Anna?
It means I'm loyal. It means I'm stubborn. It means I like to be home and cozy, comfy. I really like being a Taurus.
You could also be a pug. That's what
That's, the other option is that you might actually be a pug.
yeah, man.
Have you looked into that?
Loyal, stubborn, like to be cozy. and
How's your
comfy
breathing?
at
Yeah, I
home.
was about to say.
It's a pug, baby.
Do you get out of breath if you
Pug
run from
life.
the dining room to the kitchen?
Yeah.
So, Anna,
Do your eyes pop out of your head a lot?
Yeah. I'm a chow hound. I got to go to the vet all the time.
Anna, what is the problem today?
This is already the most fun. Thanks, guys. Okay, so my problem is, like I said, I'm 33 years old. I'm a grown-ass woman, and my parents still kiss me on the lips every time we say hello and goodbye.
Whoa.
Okay, parents kiss.
Whoa, this is real.
Yo, I didn't think the...
Oh, boy.
What?
Oh,
Okay.
boy. No wonder you want to stay home so much.
And so, what is the question then? So,
I know what it
is there
is.
more setup there? Is there more story, or is that the issue? Mom and dad kiss you on the lips.
Yeah, and I think it's even a little bit funnier to know that it's also my stepdad that does this.
Oh,
Yo,
actually
nah.
I would say significantly less.
That's
He's been a father figure to me since I was 5. We're
Okay,
super-
funnier again. Okay, if you said like just met my mom a year and a half ago,
yeah, that's
I'm not
crazy.
laughing.
They're
That's
dating.
crazy.
Yeah.
They're still dating.
He's a lot younger. He has a ponytail, and I think he's after her money. I'm not laughing.
He
I don't-
keeps saying we could have it all
Yeah.
before he does it. We could have it all.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so he's your stepdad, but he's been around forever.
We've normalized parental
Yeah.
figures kissing you on the lips. Let me ask you this. I'm already
Yeah.
opposed to this. How long are they holding on for that kiss? Quick peck?
Quick.
It's a quick kiss, but
Yeah.
it's definitely full lip.
So mom and dad kiss on the lips,
Yes.
and they always do it. When you see them, they say goodbye with a little lip action. And
Yes.
what's the question? Is the question how do we get him to stop?
Basically, because I feel like it's a basic thing of just maybe like I'm sure it could just be asking them, but it's different family dynamics. Like I don't know how your family dynamics are, but I have a hard time just like saying how I feel
Yeah,
to
Sure.
my mom, and like she would
Of course.
probably take it kind of personally.
Okay.
So
she will.
and it's so, and I don't see them a lot. They live in Indiana. Like I said, I'm in Sherman
Oh.
Oaks, so I don't see them often. This doesn't happen often, but it happens, every
Yeah.
time to the point where, the question is, what do I do? How do I get them to stop without having to just tell them I don't like it?
You gotta. Do you approach them
For the kid.
for the kiss, or do they approach you?
Hold on, Anna. I can answer that. She does not lean in.
She doesn't.
Get over here, you.
Okay, so then
Hold on, but
therefore-
if she answered
Mistletoe.
yes, Eduardo, what is this call? My parents kiss me on the lips after I lean in and close my eyes and tilt my head.
No, it's just I thought
How do
maybe
I get
like
tongue
out of
involved?
respect, you're like here we go.
Oh,
It's just
interesting. Like,
you just like because she's so concerned about like you
I
don't want
got
to
you
disrespect
now.
your mom and your
Can you,
pops.
Anna? Can you walk us through? I like where Eduardo's going on this. Can you walk us through how the kisses happen?
Yeah.
Narrate it as if it's an audiobook. Just walk us through. You're in Indiana. It's over a holiday.
Yeah.
You're saying, do you stay at their house or are you a hotel stayer?
No, I stay there.
Okay, so walk us through how a kiss would occur, please. From let's go with stepdad.
Okay, so like, I'm getting up, I'm leaving the house, he gets up, and it is a very animated, arms out, and like he's already making the face before I can even like try and say goodbye. It sounds like I'm making that up for the bit, but it is very animated.
Okay, and how does it go with mom? Does she follow stepdad? Does she then?
Mom is more of a hug into like, you try and pull away and just like plops it on you real quick.
Nice.
On the lips.
I feel like that's more natural.
Yes.
Stepdad,
Yeah.
you just
He's
made me
leaning.
imagine. He just like
All of
he
it.
said
is.
animated too. So he just like,
Yeah, it's like-
he turns into the mask.
Yeah.
Like he just like, oh, and then he like goes and
Do you
kisses
do you have other siblings, Anna?
That's what I was going to ask.
I have two brothers I have three brothers, but
Okay.
the two that are obsessed with this podcast, they're both so jealous that I'm
Hey,
talking.
Okay, but-
hold on. What are their names?
Yeah, what are their names?
Eric and Christopher.
What's up, Eric? What's up, Christopher? How you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for listening, man. Big
All
fans.
right,
Big
all right,
fans.
all right.
So
You're
there's-
big fans of them?
Sure. I don't know. I got turned around. I got
Yeah,
excited.
It got a little weird.
I got
real quick.
excited.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
We got Eric and Christopher.
All right.
Hey,
Now,
that's two.
You would
That's
be
two.
big fans of them, I promise.
Good. So,
Okay.
but here's my question. What's your stepdad's name?
Mike.
Does Mike kiss the boys on the lips?
That's a good question. I definitely not my oldest brother.
Okay.
So they're just kissing their
Christopher-
baby girl.
kissing the girl.
I think so. I think so.
That kind of gives me hope. Then
I think
Okay.
that
I don't know
agree.
why. I
Yeah.
feel like
Now,
it,
do you
it,
see-
would have
do you-
been like a
Give
Tom
it.
Brady thing. It would have been.
Are your brothers
It's crazy.
that,
Tom Brady does kiss the boys on the
Yeah.
lips.
for a little too long?
Yes, I've seen that, and it's horribly. I hate watching that.
It's
It's
super
horrifying.
weird. It's, listen,
Watching that.
like we always
It
say,
just comes on all the time. You're like,
Jesus.
there's nothing else
This
on.
clip follows me.
Let me say this: it is not as long as that kiss. was.
No, I hope not. That one's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But again, 7 rings, do what you like. Do you and your brothers go back for the holidays together?
We actually are this holiday. Usually we don't.
Okay. Well, you've got a
we-
very special
yeah.
opportunity. You want to pitch?
I do.
Go.
And I know I'm going to be the only one here because I can feel the tone in this room.
Uh-oh.
Anna, It's a loving
Yeah.
gesture from mom and
Oh my
dad.
God, no.
And
We're here to solve the problem.
I am trying to solve it. You're in a bar, you're talking to your friends, right?
Yeah.
As your friend, let's get real for a second. Mike and mom aren't going to be around forever.
That's true.
There's
on.
gonna
Damn.
hold on. We
Damn.
don't live in goofy world. We live in reality.
Facts.
And there's gonna be a time soon that you're gonna go. Remember when Mike would stand up with that big animated grin, and then you would plant one on, and you're gonna laugh and go, "What a guy!" And you know what? He's been like my fucking dad since I was 5.
All right.
And he filled a lot of emotional
All
holes,
right, okay.
and he did a
Well,
wonderful
where are we
job.
going? All right.
Here's where
how
I'm
old,
going.
How old is Mike?
Mike
70s.
is 65 years old.
That could be allowed for another.
Yeah.
You're talking about 20
65
years of
feet on
kissing.
65.
30 years.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to get morbid here. I did also have a biological father who passed when he was 61. So I think Jake's on the right track of this could happen sooner rather than later.
Okay, but we're still trying to solve.
Hold on. Thanks, Anna. It's
Anna,
sometimes
first of all-
hard to
Oh, Jesus.
hear. It's hard to hear that because it's
cut it out. Anna,
number one podcast. Don't look it up.
Anna, how about you in this time of people not wanting germs as much, you fake a cold. You're under the weather. You can't kiss. Maybe we can set precedent here. That's my first one. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And you can be like, I have weak immunity, something like that. Okay. What about also
I have
we
mono.
go aggressive. Yeah, you have mono. We go aggressive. You hold it for a long time. See what that does. See how that shakes it up. The checkmate
get
back.
weird with it.
Yeah,
Okay.
get weird with it. When they're pulling away, you hold them there for a little longer. You're a
Yeah.
fucking weirdo.
Kill him
okay?
with kindness.
And
Yeah,
my
do it.
last one, let's stop this holiday season using mouthwash. Let's make the breath real bad.
Oh,
Let's go
nice.
old school football
Yeah.
move. You can even sip a little iodine or something. Make the breath so bad that nobody wants to go in for the kill.
Eduardo, you got anything off the top of your head? Any pitches of what you think she should do?
How often do you visit them? How often do you see them a year? Because you can't be
Not
sick all the
often.
time.
No,
Twice a year.
Damn.
Twice a
Okay. You
year.
don't love them that much then. Okay. So
What's
take it out.
Indiana? It's far.
You could do a fake cold sore. Do you have a significant other coming home with you?
Yes, I have a husband.
Does he get jealous? Hey, that's my girl, bro. Hey, bro.
Or
Why you macking on my girl, bro?
he starts to show the absurdity. He starts kissing Mike on the lips. How far do we want to go?
Okay.
That's what you're doing. Basically, the Joker. How crazy you want to get, Mike?
Okay, hold on.
Dad.
Anna, let's go. Let's
Yes.
get back to you for a second here. Okay?
Okay.
And now I'm going to give you each pitch, and I want you to respond. Okay?
Okay.
Fake a cold.
No.
Okay? I'm going to pitch you another thing. Hold it long. Get weird.
I'm always into doing more of the bit, more of what's funny than not. So I kind
While
of
kissing your
Hey,
stepfather?
we're just asking her questions,
Oh,
dude.
what kind of comedy
You're the
you like?
only one laughing.
Don't tell me don't tell me that's kind of what Eric and Christopher like, because that'll ruin. I'm excited that we got fans in them. You think it's funny to long kiss your stepfather? You disgusting.
Hey, she's open.
Stay in Sherman
Hey,
Oaks. I'm not
she's
going to the
open.
crib. Okay, so you're kind of open to the idea, and this is for real, Anna, because holding a kiss back to Mike is creating a
If we're
really
gonna do
weird
it,
dynamic.
we do it right, Mike, and then
I
you
think
wink.
I would choose my mom. I think if I were going to do the long
Yeah,
kiss, I
okay,
would choose
great.
my mom.
And what do you think would happen? So mom goes, "Okay, honey, like have fun. If I'm going to Whole Foods, bye." And she goes to kiss you, and you grab the back of her head
Mhm.
Oh,
Hold it.
wow.
Yeah.
and hold it for 3
Yeah.
seconds. What do you think
Yeah.
would happen there? Walk us through it.
I would be fearful that she enjoys it and is like, this is what I've been looking for, a big
No,
kiss. I'm not
no,
sure, but I
no.
do think that I don't know. I really think, I think she'd be a little weirded out.
Yes.
She'd like pull away and think I'm just trying to be funny.
Yes.
And so she would just laugh at me.
And
I
then-
don't think it's going to solve your
No,
problem.
because then I think here's what's going to happen. If anything, they're going to get their feelings hurt, and they're going to go, Anna thinks it's weird, and then Mike's
Yeah.
going to go, I won't do it. I love her so much. I was very excited to see her.
That's a win to me.
That's not a win.
I want stepdad to stop.
Let me
That's
pitch you
where
another-
my line.
What do you think about purposefully having bad breath?
I dislike that simply because I want to kiss my husband and I would
I
feel
agree.
bad for him.
And it's gross to have
Well,
bad
if he
breath.
has bad breath too, it cancels out. No?
Yeah, medically speaking, from a biological standpoint,
Just take
Eduardo's
a
right.
big bite of like a radish right before.
And what do you think about your husband pretending to be jealous?
Why don't you kiss me the way
You don't kiss me the way you kiss stepdad.
What do you think?
I think that's pretty funny. There's no way he could convincingly do it. They are so
All right.
close. And
Last
we're
one
all
before we get
very
to Jake's. He kisses Mike.
Yeah, well, we had that. Husband kisses Mike. What do you think of what your husband leaning? I don't like it.
Right after he lays it
don't like
on
that. I
you,
don't
you
like
go,
that. I don't
no,
like
no,
that.
he goes, listen, he goes like this. I guess there's no rules, and he kisses Mike.
So here's Anna. Here's where I'm going to go on this one.
Okay.
I think we got some solid options. I think we got to really think about Mom and Mike's feelings here.
Yeah.
And I think it's a vulnerable spot. You're their little baby girl. They're so excited to see you.
Yeah.
And they're going a little over the top. You know what would be worse? If they weren't excited to see you.
That's true.
And I know
Very
that as a
true,
fact because
very
that's how
true.
my mother is.
All right.
I wish the woman kissed me on the goddamn mouth. That's not what this call's about.
No.
So I think
Yeah.
you've got to lean into the fact that they love you so much that they do something a little bit
You
weird,
gotta be grateful. Don't take that stuff for granted.
as well as have an inside joke with your husband and your brothers. And that is, whenever they do it, have one of your siblings or your husband try to take a photo of it.
I got
Create a
Oh.
photo book called Mom and Dad Kisses. And in a bunch of years, you have make it a coffee table book
That's
that you
dope.
give back to them
Yeah.
in 5 years.
Yeah.
Steal. We used to do this on New Girl. We had a camera
Oh, I
operator.
remember this.
You weren't there. With Casey, our camera operator used to always take breaks and sit on a curb and smoke cigarettes. And Trent O'Donnell, the director, took all these photos of him, and he sent us all a series of Casey pics
That's
of
dope.
this grumpy operator smoking here, smoking there. And together it created this great thing. So Anna, I'm really pitching this
Yeah.
now. Lean in, have your brothers and your husband in on the joke where they take photos of it. So that at a certain point, you have
Okay.
about 30 pics of Mike lip kissing you at different stages in the next 10 years, hopefully. Then you guys as a family have a book of these kisses. And when the time comes that they're gone, you'll always love it. It'll make the moment really funny. You'll have to bite your lip not to laugh when he leans in.
That's a good one. Bite your lip so it bleeds.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
I love that idea.
Is that something you would lean into?
I really like it. I really like the gift idea because then you're giving me a perfect gift down the road.
Yeah.
That's super
This is-
sweet, dog. That's really sweet,
And,
bro.
He has
and,
a lot of
and
heart.
it's funny.
Good job.
Jake
And
has a
it
lot
could
of
be
heart.
really funny to
Yeah.
do. Are you going back this holiday season?
Yes.
Will you send us the
picture?
pics of Mike and your mom lip
Please.
kissing you?
I'm just laughing at the idea of that, but yeah, I will.
This
I
is
will.
the beginning
I
of
will.
the book, right? And
Yes.
so if we can
Yes.
get those pics, we can put it in. It starts, and then this is really a book for you, your husband, your brothers, hopefully mom and dad at a certain point, but it's done out of love. You're not telling them to stop, but it's funny, and it's
Yeah.
weird that they lip kiss you.
Yeah.
So you guys are having a bit about it.
Yes. In return, I would like some pictures of that man smoking a cibriette off of New Girl. That would be
I like
great.
that
Oh,
she's
Casey, I
leveraging-
could get you.
Oh, I got a bunch of Casey shots
You were
on my
literally
phone.
there for about 2 hours total.
No, come on. Ryan, the security guard, I saw a bunch of them.
So I'm going to have them take pictures. I'll send you some pictures. I will save those pictures, and then in 10 years, I will make a book, and I will
love
gift
it.
them that book, and it will be the best bit of the family.
I think that's a wonderful move. I
You know
think
what you
it
could
keeps
call
everyone's
it?
feeling, huh?
Merry Christmas. All right, I'm out of here.
That's
Thanks a lot, Anna.
Woo! That was it right
Thank
there,
you,
bro.
guys.
Thank
so
you,
much.
Anna.
That
Thanks,
was
appreciate
right
it.
there.
Eduardo, thank you.
Dog.
Thank you, Eduardo.
Thank you.
3, 2, 1, Gilly Bean. Hello, Jake. Hello, Fresh. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're back, and we're talking Hello Fresh. We all know what Hello Fresh is. You get farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. Jake, it's like trick-or-treating, but instead of giving away something, you get it, and instead of candy, it's a meal. You can skip trips to the grocery store and count on Hello Fresh to make cooking easy, fun, and, Jake, affordable. That's why. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit. Now listen to me. Well, you got whether your New Year's resolution is to save money, eat better, or just stress less. HelloFresh is here to help. You hear that, Jake?
Yes.
Here to help.
Oh, great.
Remember the name, remember the name of the podcast.
That was great. That was great.
Say hello to your most delicious meals of the year with fresh ingredients, chef-crafted recipes, all at a price you like. Like I said, delivered right to your door. Now, I'll tell you, Jake, I don't know if you and the wife are cooking, but Alice and I are in the garage using the hot plate. We just recently made some lemony spaghetti with Brussels sprouts. And let me tell you, a more fun montage you could not have had. We were absolutely just giggling and laughing and having a hell of a time. I know you know what I'm talking about here.
That's nice. Nice.
It's great. I mean, it's great. And it's also, you know what it is, Jake? It makes saving time easy. Okay, like I said, convenient recipes. Alice and I, Brussels sprouts, lemony spaghetti. We're having a hell of a time. Is there tension sometimes when you're cooking with a partner? Sure, there can be, but we've been together 40 years or 30. I forget how long it is. There's been a couple marriages in between. Anyway, what I want you to do is I want you to go to HelloFresh.com/Gil sent me free. Now, you'll notice that is a fun promo code because this is all about fun. Now, don't forget to use the code Gil sent me free for free breakfast for life. Wait, what the hell did I just say, Jake? What? Am I talking? Are we in some sort of shamanistic coma?
Wait
what
a
did I
second.
just say?
Gil
Wait,
is giving free HelloFresh?
One breakfast item per box while subscription is active. That's free breakfast for life at HelloFresh.com/Gil sent me free with code Gil sent me free. Don't forget, Jake, we're talking about America's #1 meal kit, and now we're talking about a free breakfast for life. I'm getting a little choked up. I mean, look, I read ad copy sometimes, and sometimes it actually strikes me as a little special.
This is a good one. HelloFresh did a nice thing for you, Gilly.
They did a big thing for me, and Alice.
And I'll tell you why, Gilly, because you're the star here, baby. This is your moment.
Jake, stop.
This is your moment, Gil.
Jake, I'm not kidding.
I'm not against doing a shirt that says Gil sent me free. Kevin, maybe we'll talk about that.
Okay. Listen, just go to HelloFresh.com, promo code Gil sent me free. Sent, S-E-N-T, sent me free. Just to be clear with everyone. And Jake, I don't know if it's just because we're coming off the holidays, but I love you, brother.
I love you too, Gilly. This is your moment.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to We're Here to Help.
Hi, thanks for having me.
You're on with Jake Johnson, Gareth Reynolds, and then a special guest from my new movie, Self-Reliance, a guy who played a ninja production assistant and just murdered it. Mr. Eduardo Franco.
What's up?
Hey, when does Self-Reliance come out?
It comes June 12th
January 12th.
January 12th
Let's
on
get it right.
Hulu.
You can watch it June 12th, whatever.
It'll be there for sure.
Whenever you want to watch it.
Eduardo, you were excellent in the movie. You
Appreciate
were excellent
that,
to
dog.
work with. Every scene you did when you left, everybody talked about how great you were. You just blew me away. So thanks for doing the movie.
That's dope, man.
It's real. I mean, I told you in person too.
Yeah.
Because you were just coming in and he plays the main ninja.
I remember,
Yes,
yeah.
you've seen it.
Yep.
And the first day when you came, you left, the whole crew was like, that dude's awesome, man. That dude killed it. That guy was all, we're like, yes, man.
That's
Because that
dope.
whole tone is so weird.
Yeah.
So it really needed to be nailed. And I didn't know what the answer was. So I remember us talking and you were like, should it be like this? And I kept going like, let's try it, brother.
That was dope about working with y'all, man. Is it was almost like it. I don't want to say that the everything was set in stone because it was solid. I also don't want to say like, oh, we were bullshitting.
That's right.
Because that's like a dumbass
But
thing
it's
to say.
somewhere in the
but
middle.
it was like really like it was so smooth and like fun.
Yeah.
The set was just.
You weren't there. Can we? So can we get your name, please?
Alice,
Where are you calling from, Alice?
Houston, Texas.
Houston.
Nice.
And what's the problemo today? What can we do to help?
Hey, Jake, Houston, she's got a problem. Hey, Edward?
Gareth?
Yeah.
Honest to God?
All right.
Cut it out.
You're up.
Nice,
Jesus
nice.
Christ.
Somebody had to do it.
Yeah, okay. So go ahead, Alice.
Yeah, so I'm getting ready to publish my first novel, which
Congrats.
is real exciting.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I'm obviously pretty excited to share that with my friends and my family. But the problem is that it's a romance novel, and there's a handful of explicit sex scenes.
Oh boy.
Okay.
And I'm struggling with the thought of my dad listening to me narrate those scenes
Oh, my
in
Lord.
graphic detail in the audiobook.
Incredible.
And so,
Are we talking insertion graphic?
I mean, yeah, parts are named, things are put places.
So when it's a romance
Oh, nice.
novel, Alice, it's kind of like a sexy,
Like a Danielle Steele sort of.
yeah, or like a 50 Shades of Grayish. Where are
yeah.
we living, Alice?
Yeah.
I don't know if we're not quite there. Like, there's sex in it, but
Okay.
sex is not the point
Okay.
of
Sure.
the novel. So there's only maybe like 3 scenes.
Wait, there's romance novels and then sex novels? They're not
Yeah.
the same thing?
Oh, yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
they were all the same
Oh, no,
thing.
they're different.
Well,
Eduardo, what a 29-year-old. There's a big difference between
Eduardo,
sex and romance,
it's-
young man.
Edward,
I just remember like at Walmart, like you'd walk through like the books
Yeah.
because they'd be
Yes.
next to the video games because magazines. And they'd see
Oh,
the
this is
romance
different.
ones.
This-
Actually,
And
I
so-
hear what you're saying.
So there'd be like a Buff Flavio
Yes,
looking
yeah.
at the cover all
So,
the time.
Alice, do you know what he's talking about? Because I actually am with him.
Yeah.
Is that a romance novel where there's like a hunk and a horse?
well,
But you know what I'm talking about.
it sounds a little insinuative.
It sounds a little bit like my Google search.
All right. We'll be right
Hey,
back.
cut it. So, Alice, what's the title of your novel?
It's A Tangle of Serpents.
A
Whoa.
Tangle
Oh,
of Serpents.
nice.
So a tangle of
gangbang.
serpents.
Ew, cut it
Uh,
out.
Sorry.
What's the lady that turns you to stone?
Medusa.
Medusa.
Yeah. So is that the?
Medusa, yeah.
Will you give us a 1 or 2 line pitch of the book so we can wrap our heads around it?
Sure. Yeah, so it's actually a modern day mafia romance
Ooh.
Fun.
in which
Forget about
a
it.
feisty but normal woman gets mixed up in some events concerning the local mafia
Mm.
Okay.
and kind of stumbles into the attention of the mafia don.
Ooh.
And I think the Mafia Dong, more like it.
Is this
Yeah.
based in
No.
Houston, Texas? Is there
The Houston
mafia
Mafia.
down in Houston?
mafia in-
Hey.
It is based in Houston,
Oh,
yes.
wow.
So I got a question for you.
Oh, no
So
way.
Alice, if this
Y'all
was
got a major problem. Y'all messed with the wrong bank. I'll tell you that much. You ain't understanding what we're putting down. Now, this whole area belongs to the Carlyles. Has for a long time.
Look how they massacred my boy.
Listen, we'll pay you a shut-up fee.
So Alice, the question then, now we got a sense of the book. Gareth has had a lot of fun doing the voice.
Maybe more to come, who knows?
I can guarantee more to come.
Well, I don't hate the idea.
And so the
I got a
question
bit.
is what? How do you tell your friends and family that you got this book and knowing they're going to hear you do the audio version where there's sex scenes? Is that the kind of question? Where are we at?
I have no issue with my dad having willful ignorance about these sex scenes, like knowing they exist but not really knowing.
Sure.
My thought was, I want to cut those scenes out in the audiobook that he listens to, but if I do that, it's really obvious. That
Yeah,
something
don't
is
cut it
missing.
out.
Don't cut it out.
Well, I was actually thinking we'd take a different track. I was hoping you guys could help me figure out a way to fill in those gaps with like a PG-friendly dad version
I like
that
this idea.
glosses
Okay.
over those scenes.
Every time they're about to have sex, they just start grilling. Or
Yeah.
like,
Well.
or they have to fix something around the house.
Well, let's get to this squeaky door.
Yeah, exactly. Every time.
I got the WD-40.
Yeah.
I like the idea. It might help us if you could, I'm not saying read it to us because that'll take too long, but why don't you walk us through where it's starting, then there's a sex scene and where it's going,
I
and we
kind
could
of
maybe
agree because
figure out a patchwork
I
version.
think that's smart.
Yeah, so the first one, and for context, it's about maybe halfway through the book, so they've been building a
You
lot
make
of
us
sexual
wait.
tension
I
up
like
to
that
this
too.
point.
As a reader, I like
Yes,
that.
it's a slow burn.
I can't jerk off. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yo, hold up. People used to like before.
Oh, yeah.
Holy
Wait,
shit.
what?
Eduardo's
people
question is about
whack
to be...
into a book?
Yeah.
Yes, young man. There was a world
Yeah.
pre-internet.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
There's no way people ever whacked
Oh,
into a
yeah.
book.
You would be
That's
reading...
crazy.
Yeah,
Like no
absolutely.
pictures.
No.
Novel.
Know what we used to masturbate about before
Eduardo,
the internet?
before the internet. I don't even
What?
know how to explain it. This is a whole phenomenon. This has been talked about but men used to leave porn, like Playboys, in the woods for other men.
That's true. I did find one
was
one
like-
time by the river
Yes.
in my hometown.
It was like how that was pre-internet. Men would
It
just
wasn't
be like,
a
"Here you are,
Playboy."
boy."
Okay. So how long is the sex scene? Is it 3 lines or is it 4 pages?
Yeah, it's some pages.
Nice.
It's
Damn.
almost an entire chapter, the first one. But I don't think these replacements need to be that long.
No, I agree.
It's more just they're in a moment. She's recently been in danger, and he has rescued her, and he is yelling at her because he was so afraid for her safety.
Okay. Keep going.
And they have this kind of like the tension comes to a head.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
keep
They're
going.
in his office,
Uh-huh.
Keep
and
going.
in the book,
Hold on, stop. You telling me you couldn't masturbate about this, Eduardo? Keep... Gareth and I are there.
Jake,
Just
don't stop
words.
her.
Yeah.
Let her
Just, like,
finish,
looking
Jake.
at words and
Yeah.
just getting a boner.
Yeah.
So crazy.
You never had a word hard?
By the way, we got a title. All right, so keep going, because by the way,
I'm harder than this cover.
I got to tell you, Alice, this is a kind of a hot scene.
yeah,
So there's a lot of tension. They're all mad at each other, but he really cares
He
about
saved her life.
Saved her life. And then
Yeah.
keep going. Where are we at?
adrenaline's high, all that.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
ends up tension comes, to a point.
Yep.
He ends up pushing her against the wall.
Ooh.
They start to go at it.
Nice.
Fun.
Nice.
They have round 1 in the office.
Nice.
And then-
Couple
So
rounds.
it's jujitsu.
So who tapped out first? so they sparred.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
And
round 1.
Round 1.
The hard
round,
spar.
Round 1 goes to her.
Yeah.
Round 2. Who did
Okay.
it?
So,
So-
where does round 2 take place, Alice?
In his bedroom
Oh,
down
wow.
the hall.
Okay.
Wow.
So there must have been about a 45-minute walk from the hallway to the.
where he's
He's an old mafia boss. He's eating a lot of carbs.
He is apologizing, saying the next one will be better. We've all been
Yeah.
there. Okay, so
Oh,
okay,
you're just so beautiful.
It's,
Yeah,
so,
just,
it's been so long.
really.
Yeah, the hot part about it is I haven't had sex in years.
I didn't think this would be happening tonight, or I'd prepared.
Yeah, honest to God, I did not expect this, and you could tell by my
I
performance.
would have seasoned the pan.
So, is there any written talk about his disappointment in his own performance?
No, no.
No, there's not.
And she's saying, like, honestly, it was great. And he's like,
No,
yes, but
no.
you didn't finish. And
Way
she's
better.
Oh
like,
no, yeah,
he's amazing.
I know you
he's
were
rocking
close,
her
but
world.
Oh,
Close
of
doesn't-
course,
oh,
of
yeah.
course.
Well, now you took me out of it.
yeah.
Because
It's
he's
a-
amazing.
This is not a book I can masturbate to.
hard to relate to.
No, I can't. I gotta find something representation. in
All
this,
right,
you
so
know?
this human stallion,
Representation matters.
this human stallion does the unthinkable, and they're going for a second round in the bedroom.
Yeah,
So how about this? Let's just take a quick second. They're in the office. They're fighting. What's his character's name?
Damien,
Damien?
Damien.
Like-
And then what's her name?
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth. Okay, Liz to her friends.
What if we jump to when it got to it? Gareth,
I'll
in
read it.
his accent,
I'll read it.
read those chapters.
I'm going to read a couple of these chapters real quick. I'm Damien's friend.
What do you think? What do you think of that? And you can say
Damien
beforehand,
looked at it.
you could say, Dad, we're doing this
Elizabeth.
because I didn't want you to hear me read these, but they're important things. So I got my friend Gareth to read.
As she put her hand down his pants, he moved it away. He wanted to go all hand first. That was for the bedroom.
Boy, I'm about to. Boy.
He
and
turned.
Eduardo might read
Yes.
the female
Yes.
part.
Yes.
So what do you, if we got it to you, would you ever read the female part and send it to Kevin on your phone? Would you do
That's
it?
great.
No.
Oh, it's
You can
so-
say no. You can say no.
I fucking dude. If somebody wants me to
Yeah.
read a female
Yeah.
part,
Yeah.
1,000%.
Right.
Yes,
So,
dude.
Alice, we have a real pitch
All
for
right.
you. And that is you explain to your dad on the audio tape what's about to happen. Then Eduardo and Gareth jump in and read the sex chapters. When they have different dialogue, they jump in. This
Yeah.
is just for your dad and
Yep.
your friends.
Yep.
That is it.
Yep.
It's for family and friends. But those people get that. And then you could show them this episode before so that they understand why you're doing it.
This
and then
is a
that
great
is
pitch.
then solved. It's funny, but they're not losing or we're not writing fake
Alice,
chapters.
even if you don't want this pitch, I want it. So
And
I
so
don't know what to tell you.
What do you
I'm
think
in.
of that, Alice?
I could go for that.
Right.
That solves my main problem. I'd
Right.
be 100% game for that.
Right.
Only other option is just do it, narrate it, and then disappear.
Yeah.
Go on.
So you
witness
got two
protection.
options. Eduardo and I
That's it.
can read a dad-friendly version, or you just gotta leave.
Alice, you got two real pitches here. The group over here is willing to help you out and narrate your book for just family and friends, not for posting or any of that stuff, but really for your dad. Or 2, when the audiobook is sent to your father, you disappear.
You got to leave. You got to go. You become a mariner.
What would you like to do?
The ocean is your life.
I mean, I would like to still be able to attend Christmas dinner.
Okay.
In years to come.
And so, Alice, what do you think you're going to do here in closing?
I feel like option 1 is going to be where I'd love to go. If you guys could read those for me.
Yeah,
Okay,
you send Kevin what you need, and we'll get it done.
We'll get it done for you. We'll send it back to you, and then we would ask for maybe your dad's information to have him on after he hears the audio.
That's a great way to do it.
I think maybe we get Dad on to talk about
absolutely.
the book. I don't think we're going to need you on for that, Alice.
Nope.
But maybe we just talk to your dad about that and the chapters, and that's how we can close this thing up.
Wait,
Chat.
so it'd be really dope if he did get a censored version,
Yes.
and then we get the full version, and we start asking him about like the full version, and he's just like, "What are you talking about?" It's just like,
No,
that's
Eduardo,
not the right
we're
book.
reading the
No,
full
we've
version.
solved.
Like,
We can't
We're
take
not
back.
opening up now. We're closing up.
I know, but like, I'm just saying, it'd be really funny if like. It'd be like he saw something else. Like my buddy was telling me about one time, like like you would buy a CD and it's like there's like the explicit version.
Yeah.
He told me like when he was a kid he would get the explicit one, and his parents were like really religious, so they'd give him the censored one.
Yeah.
And so it'd be like
Different album.
a different
Yeah.
fucking
Different album.
song.
Yeah.
Yeah. So his friend would be
It's
like,
really funny.
and then and then he'd
Oh,
keep
and
singing
he's
the
talking.
song.
While I put it,
It's incredible.
always
Like
gonna.
that, yeah.
That's his
Me
friend.
Yeah, he thought it was like
In the-
so.
He thought it was a creative
Yeah.
choice
Yeah.
to go silent.
He's like, man, they
Yeah.
really left a lot of
So
space.
you have a third option. The third option is you just create, it just cuts.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll have your dad on and we'll interview him. And
No,
we'll
the
bring
third
up those
option would be,
scenes.
but Damien took his hand and slid it
Next chapter.
as she moved closer.
Yeah.
Please don't, said,
Yeah.
as he slowly let it. She couldn't
I gotta say,
until
I didn't-
all of the sheets were.
I didn't expect this, but I kind of like option 3. And
The
that is,
omission.
you do a family version, and you literally do what they were just talking about in certain songs. You omit
He took his
phrases.
big
Yeah.
inside of her. She screamed with until he, and then together at the same time, she took his hand, his mouth slowly.
Alice,
It's
this
like
is
a
She
moan.
couldn't.
Throw a moan here and there.
Alice, this is a really fun way of doing it, actually, because you could then say to them, just so you guys know, because you're my family and friends, some of these sex scenes I edited.
A little bit.
But I still need you to listen to them because you get their story stuff that happens. The
She
relationship.
went to her
build.
knees and begged. He obliged with,
This might be the best idea. So, Alice, 3 options now, and it's up to you.
he thrust his.
1, do you want the edited version like that, where you just read it and then you cut out stuff, which I think would be very funny? 2, do you want Gareth and Eduardo to try to read it and send it in? Or 3, do you want to send it and disappear?
Probably not disappearing.
Okay, so we
Okay.
can take that off the
One's
table.
off.
That Christmas dinner's gotta be banging, dude. She wants to go back to that so bad. That's gotta be really, really good. God damn, I need that type of dinner in my life, yo. Holy shit, yo. Yo.
Interesting take. That's not how I saw it.
Yeah, it's true.
But you're
though.
right.
I
She
can't
just
disappear.
She keeps mentioning that one dinner.
I
Yeah.
cannot disappear. I want to go back to Christmas. Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
That's a great thing for a character in a movie. I have to be
I
in it.
have
Okay,
to.
we have to get you back to Earth. Why?
Yeah.
This Christmas dinner is banging.
Yeah,
Okay, so we're not disappearing. You got to get back for Christmas dinner. Now you got 1 and 2. 1 is the edited version, like it's a CD, and you just lose words, and that will create its own really funny rhythm. But then they are hearing it the way it was written. Because if it's Gareth and Eduardo, it's going to be a different bit. And what's going to happen is they're going to pay less attention to the story, but it's going to be a fun thing for everyone. But that's emotional stuff between Damien and Elizabeth. And you do take yourself seriously as a writer. And these people in your life care about you as a writer. So they want to hear your story. Your dad especially is probably your number 1 fan, and he's excited as fuck to read it. And he's probably less excited about some guys from a podcast doing their bit.
Not necessarily.
Now, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah. Could be
Our
fan.
demo of over 55 is very small.
Thank you.
And I checked the numbers. So a version of you doing it and editing for your dad. If I'm the dad there, I'm hard laughing.
Yeah.
If it goes,
Easy with the word.
agreed. I'm real talk,
Having
medium
a laugh.
laughing.
Yeah.
Sometimes hard laughing, but honestly, these days, less. I'm just happy if I'm laughing. So where are we at?
I think I'm leaning towards cutting only certain words
I am
in
too.
the middle
I
of
love
the
it.
chapters.
Me too.
I love it.
I hadn't thought of that.
Can you do us a favor then that we might use a part rather than your dad? Can you send us a clip from the sex section that we could play at the end of this?
Yes.
So that we could go, first of all, Eduardo, thank you for joining us. Alice, we are loving your thoughts on it. And at this point, we would like to play a section of your book, Tentacle of Serpents. Enjoy.
Tentacle of serpent.
Wait, what's the name of it?
Where did we go?
Wait, what's
So-
the
Tanglement?
Oh, was it?
Tangle.
Oh, let me, okay.
Tentacle of Serpent
Tentacle of
is a
Serpent.
different
It's a different book.
genre of
I agree.
Yeah.
romance.
I agree.
It's a lot of penis.
I'm all wrong. I'm all wrong.
Dude, it's like suction cups.
Tentacle on the
Yeah, that's
serpent.
a disgusting book. I don't know why I wrote it. It changed.
I visually need to see that version.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So this is called Tanglement of
Yes.
Serpents?
A tangle
A
of
tangle of
serpents.
A
serpents.
tangle of serpents.
Yep.
Please enjoy.
I'm so out of it that I don't even realize he's moved until I feel his tongue flick across my for the first time. He repeats the move, using short, pointed strokes of his me, and he just so, effortlessly finding that maintaining a steady rhythm, pumping his while his teases me. He brings me to within minutes.
That's right, and that's what I would do to solve your problem. Sounds like it went pretty good. Thank you. All right, Jake, let's do this. Hey, listen, thank you so much. If you're joining us, you're watching our YouTube, go ahead, jump in whenever. YouTube, we want to thank you, and we also want to say like, subscribe, comment. Subscribe so you don't miss anything. Jake's comments are behind a paywall, but so Jake will say some things. Go ahead, Jake, let him know you're here.
You were very excited about this phone bit. Did it go as how you expected it
Went
to go?
great,
Can
absolutely.
you put the mic by you?
Yeah.
Wait, quick pause. What are we trying to get here, actually? This is at the end?
Of videos telling
This is-
people to subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Okay, and that's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just they watch the video and then be like, hey, thanks for watching the video.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah, exactly.
It says, thanks for letting me solve your problem. Hey, we want to thank everybody for liking
No,
it.
hacky.
Hey, we want to thank you for watching our YouTube video.
Please like and subscribe.
Yep, that helps us. So do that. You won't miss any content.
Thank you guys for watching our YouTube.
Yep.
Please
That's all I'm going to say.
like and subscribe.
Yep, you don't want to miss anything, so like and subscribe right now. Like and subscribe.
There was an M in there.
Yeah, okay.
It's not bad.
Let's just do one more.
Okay. Thank you guys.
What a great video clip. Hey, thank you so much for checking it out. We're loving it, and we want to thank you, and you don't want to miss anything, so what should they do, Jake?
Let's do another one. Hey, everybody. Thank you guys for watching us on YouTube. Please
Like and subscribe so you don't miss any of this quality content.
ring, ring.
Here to help, go ahead.
Cut.